Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Conquest Lunatic. So we're doing, you see, oh there it is, Invasion 2, before doing Chapter 18. I have to admit, I was kind of dreading this, like taking the time to reconfigure my entire base. Because since the last one, I've built a lot of stuff, and it's like, well, I guess I should optimize it, but it's pretty annoying. But I've finally gotten around to it, so here we are. So there's 3 groups of enemies. I guess that was basically the way it worked last time, too. There's these 4 on the right, there's these 4 on the left, and then there's like a whole bunch of enemies at the bottom. There may also be reinforcements, I don't really know. The way that I've set this up, maybe it isn't actually a good idea, but like especially because this wall can just get knocked down. But basically, the most important building we have here is the -5 damage taken, and the second most important is +5 damage inflicted. So I have I wanted to put them both in here, but I didn't have enough starting spots. It's kind of annoying how it works actually. Like these buildings, or well, buildings, the statues and stuff have orientation. Like this thing has an orientation, these woods have an orientation, but they don't actually have starting positions. So in order to get enough of them for all of my units to start outside of the wall, because all 3 of the buildings I have like in between the wall segments are impassable, so you have to knock down the wall to go through, or go all the way up to the top lane back here. So in order to get enough starting spots, I had to move the +5 damage building out here, as well as the crit +5 and the hit +20 that are over here. Those aren't so important, probably, but anyway, that's the basic layout. I can only bring 10 units. I'm bringing kind of an odd collection. I'm actually not bringing Odin or Xander. I want Shura because of the flyers on the right. I want Effie and Kaze because they have beast killer weapons, and there's mounted units on the left. I want Selena because I want to promote her, and she's very close to level 20. I considered benching Corrin and Jacob, actually, but I decided that Corrin could actually use some XP anyway. So, and then I kept some of the pair-up partners, like Arthur with Effie, Baruka with Kaze, Camilla, I don't know. I'm still not sure what I'm exactly doing with her, but she's just generally good, and I can pair her up with Shura, and it's at least useful. So, like ultimately, I think we are gonna do like Selena, Xander. I don't know if Odin Leo is gonna be a thing or what I'm gonna do with that. We'll see, but it's obviously very well thought out, as you can see. Anyway. So let's go ahead and I guess I'll save this again just in case. Start. Okay, so we've got Effie here with the Beast Killer, so we should be able to just walk up and smack this guy. We only need a bronze axe to do it, yeah. And then I think the way that I want to do this is Effie comes up with the Beast Killer. Yeah, she doesn't even really need it, but like, I mean, oh, I guess Arthur doesn't quite do enough damage. The reason I'm thinking about this is just to get Arthur some XP as well. We could trade him this and see how that goes, and if it doesn't... Yeah, I mean, that's a guaranteed kill, so why not? And then... yeah, we don't really need to... we can... well, I guess I might as well trade her the Beast Killer. Disgusting. Alright, and then guess I'll give Arthur this kill. It doesn't really... Oh, I forgot Baruka was down here. Well, whatever. And we could give her a kill, too. I don't think it really matters too much. I mean, Arthur's gonna eat a level out of it, so I guess I'll... go with him.
Never fear.
What we should probably do with Baruka is have Azura pair into her just to jump her forward. This is assuming that we don't get a bunch of reinforcements that jump in on the left side, but I mean, I'm going to make that assumption for now. It's like we can have... Maybe that doesn't actually make sense. She can get to here next turn. I guess what I'm thinking about is... who's she actually going to be dancing for? And if she's dancing for, like, Effie coming around this way, then it... For example, or Kaze, then she doesn't really need to be paired into Baruka. I guess there's not much harm in setting it up, though. Just put Baruka right here. Okay, and then we're here. We should be able to start with Camilla. Let me check what your weapon equipped is. $1080, $1175. That doesn't make too much difference. I guess you might as well equip the steel bow. Oh, you can just one-shot. Well, there's no reason to do that. But it's good to know. I was thinking about whether I wanted to lunge, decided I probably don't need to.
Okay, okay.
$17 and $11 is actually kill. Oh, yeah, so what's it's putting in work? Savage Blow. Not bad. Not bad. Got pretty much all the stats. Okay, I guess we go here. Well, it's not like we really need the pair up. In fact, you don't even have the option to share the kill. Well, it's not quite a kill, which is just as well. Or it is. Fine.
This will do.
They just enfeeble in silence? Or did they freeze her? I can't tell. Looks like they froze her? They definitely enfeebled her. Huh. Well, okay then. Yeah, it's a freeze staff, alright. This is an obnoxiously large range. I just realized that with 5 units on each side, I can't really efficiently pair them all up for even just for transportation purposes. Sort of silly. Okay, these guys are archers, so we are going to need to watch out for that. You have a freeze. I think what we should try to do is put Kaze in range of that. Or if I should just go ahead and destroy this building. If I pair Kaze into Azura, I could just transfer... No, I mean, it doesn't take advantage of the dance, but maybe that's fine. Or... I could transfer Azura and then switch and dance, which would get Azura, make Azura a little bit go a little bit further forward. So that would be nice, I guess. So yeah, if we put Kaze over here and they try to freeze him, they should have, like, no real ability to actually hit him, I would think. 22 res. And then over here... Oh, you need to use your Master Seal, so... I didn't really prepare for this. It occurs to me. Like, I didn't get her, like, an axe or bow or something. I also didn't really think about what I was actually going to promote her to. I know that people, I guess, you early promote Selena to Bow Knight, but I'm not a huge fan of it as a class. I mean, it does obviously have better mobility. It's very nice. But if she's paired up with Xander, that doesn't really matter. From a weapon triangle standpoint, it's the same. So she gets... Mostly what she gets is... She trades... I guess she gets more res. She trades bulk for... Bulk and strength for speed and mobility. This is normally a pretty good trade-off, admittedly. Having another bow user that's actually promoted could be nice, admittedly. And we don't really need another axe user. Maybe I will go with Bow Knight. I would think that that would do more for a speed pair-up given that it has a higher speed, but I don't actually know. Let's try it. Maybe I'll actually use the, I have a arm scroll sitting around. Maybe I'll actually use that on her. Because E-rank bows seems pretty uninspiring. Alright, how do we want to do this? Assume you give movement, yeah. So let's do it like this. You do this. You do that. So we could risk a free... Oh no, wait, it's Enfeeble on this side. You got 23 res. Enfeeble can miss, right? Yeah. I'm willing to chance that with Shura, I think. You're not getting a res boost from Jacob, which means Shura wouldn't either. I assume... Oh, wow, Corin does give res. That's weird. Assume Jacob isn't getting res from Camilla. No. So, the actual pair-up that we want somehow is the one that we can't have. Alright, well, whatever then. Just not... Oh, I should have, do that. No dodge. Do they just freeze? They just froze Lilith again. That's so random. Oh, they're just running past me. Okay. That's not ideal. I'd rather she hit somebody else, but okay. So, we can definitely... These guys are bulky. We can definitely dance for somebody here. Why does this have a doodad on it? Sword catcher, but you don't have a sword. Is that just like a general, like, you have a weapon that's good against things icon? No, not here. What? Surely it's not because of underdog. That would be... It is what that is, right? Yeah, but like... That would imply that Jacob is the only one that doesn't trigger it. Okay, that part makes sense. Why... Sure, it doesn't trigger it. What? Maybe just because Effie can use swords. And that's why it's yellow rather than red. I could see that. So we could just go bop this guy. And then bop this guy, and like, these guys... I mean, they can do some damage, but they're not really gonna, like, just destroy Effie or Arthur. So I don't have to worry about that too much. Although, 48 attack is is a lot. It's still not killing, though. Wow. That is beefy. Veruca can't quite kill him. 17 speed, 18 speed. Speed plus 3. Effie does double. So we might want to skip out on the option to... Or we might want to just run her up there and double this guy. I'm trying to say. They would be capable of killing... Well, maybe... Would be capable of killing Azura, is what I was gonna say. Probably. Even without spending the gold buy, yeah, no, definitely. And maybe even one of these guys would be able to. 27... With the plus 5 damage reduction, probably not, actually, but... I don't think we'd be able to screen Azura is the thing. She's standing here. 1, 2, 3... Well, actually, maybe we could. If Kaze stands here... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. No. Kaze goes here, and then Effie goes here or here, but not both. Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh wait, no, Azura would be standing here. What am I saying? So then if Kaze is here, and Azura is here, then we're good. And we could do that, and then, like, Kaze can hit this guy, and then Effie probably just javelin this guy. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Oh, we also get the speed boost. Do we want to consider having Arthur in front, then? Nope. I mean, maybe now we do. He does double. Does this 25 include the... yeah. He has weapon triangle, that's the main thing. On these... weapon triangle on these villagers. It probably doesn't matter too much. They can't even damage Effie. Though maybe that's actually not like... Well, only 2 of them can hit Kaze. Yeah, he'll be fine. Okay, sure. Ah! Oh, well, the other guy can hit Kaze. Yeah, that was the part I forgot. I mean, we'll get If that happens, we will get guard gauge on one of the attacks. Okay, and then over here, we can take out this enfeeble staff. Fortunately, this other one is in range to do stuff. I don't know if it'll actually move, but... This guy is too far away to threaten to shoot anyone, and so is this, or like, hit Camilla specifically. So is this guy, so we don't have to worry about that. We could move +1. Quite a kill. How do we want to do this? We don't give strength. Okay. You also don't give strength. I mean, we could just put Shura here and then whack, but then we don't really get to take advantage of our other units. Move +1 doesn't get you in position to do anything exciting. Don't double with the steel bow. You don't give strength. We could just go stand... here with Corrin, and that would be sufficient. Or with Jacob. I don't think it really matters too much. Oh, this guy does have the sword catcher though, so probably with Jacob. With the flame shuriken. Let's give avoid +20, but... And do we lunge here? Yeah, we do. Oh, okay, whatever. Ow. Wow, okay. Oh, 5 damage. When I was doing the math on damage Kaze would take, I was not accounting for the damage reduction, so... Hey, get back here. Okay, we can catch him, it's fine. maybe... Well, no, Baruka should be able to kill this guy, right? Not quite. Like about to say, maybe I shouldn't have actually done this. Should have had Kaze kill this guy, or the other one. Although I couldn't have danced. Well, yeah. I guess I can go up and around with Camilla if I need to. Nobody else can make it. Okay.
We can do this.
She actually got bulk. Amazing. Oh. Arthur. Alright, so... You guys have... You do not have full guard gauge. Okay. You don't either. I mean, it's probably not a big deal if we get hit by the silver dagger. It's not great, but probably doesn't matter too much.
Oh?
Man, Camilla's ridiculous. I guess her growths are really good, because, I mean, she came in with good bases, but, like, she's gotten quite a bit of speed and defense and strength since she joined. Alright, counter you, we definitely want to be using Kaze. So do that. Steel should be fine. Kinda want to use Shura over here. Maybe I'll just pair him with Selena. We do have a freeze and an enfeeble, and we're just gonna be in range of that, and there's not much we can do, so I guess leave Jacob in the lead, since he has higher res. Oh. Okay. Well, at least they came in at the bottom. This seems annoying to deal with. I wonder if they're gonna move or not. I mean, they certainly could. A Flame Shuriken kills this guy. That's pretty cool. Let's deal with this thing. 1 to 2 range, naturally. So obviously Kaze would be able to kill, like, this guy with the hunting knife. And Effie could certainly kill this guy in the same vein. Would be worried about these gold bar merchants, though. Plus 10 damage is a lot. There's nobody really to pair Camilla with. I mean, we could easily get completely out of range for this turn and let them come to us and then figure out what we want to do there. I think that, honestly, makes more sense. Move Camilla over to the right side. I guess to do it, break this. Oh. Well, okay then. I did not anticipate that. Oh! Alright. 3 Dark Knights. And 3 Flyers. Okay. So we want to get Shura over to the left. We want to get these two over to the right. Cool. So this guy's the only one who can attack this spot, which means if we just run Effie over here, the Beast Killer, this guy can do some damage to her, but not much. Oh, Camilla's stuck in range of this guy. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. It's really very not good. Completely uncalled for. Yeah, I just didn't notice that if they broke the statue, they'd have that line. I wish I had Xander right now. It's shelter and... well, sheltering would probably be sufficient. Horn is feeling very dodgy right now. I might just stick her in front of Camilla. That's the enfeeble. I don't care if Azura gets enfeebled. So... alright, sure, you're not really gonna need any help taking these guys out. It's more about... if anything... it'd be nice to literally just pass like any E rank bow to Selena, but I don't know how I do that. Should have done it before I moved Corrin. Oh well. Still do this just to... and some movement. Can't actually dance for him, right? Yeah. I assume these guys are going to break one or both of these walls. Probably the top one, if anything. I guess what I should do... separate so that I have more options. So what can attack her? This guy? Yeah, Iron Axe is good for that. You just get enfeebled? Probably. Here goes my damage boost. Heh. Okay, so... yeah, Corrin might be enfeebled, but she's still, I guess, invincible. Alright, these guys still haven't broken through here, so I guess... focus in the middle right now. These guys are going around the top. Let me just send... lunge, but okay. Yeah, so you with a... steel sword probably still aren't coming close to killing. Yeah. But it is more damage. And then over here, we really need to take out these guys. More so, I think, than the Great Knights, even though the Great Knights are easier to kill. Maybe I actually should be dancing for you guys, because I don't... see that... Azura's going to be able to do anything over here. There's only 3 of them, so long as we can get to all of them. Problem is that Corrin isn't really going to be able to do much. Oh, but we do have... okay, yeah, we have 4 units available, so maybe if anything... go for the kill on the maid. Or not, I don't know. This stupid thing is 1 to 2 range, too. Ugh. God, this guy's way too strong. How did he miss? He has certain blow. Like... Damn. He's so fast. Ugh. The other option would be to just screen him off. Although, I mean, kill these two, put like Corrin here, put Arthur and Effie here. Maybe. Or just here and here. Though the problem is, I don't know who's killing this guy if we do it that way. So maybe it has to be Kaze. I mean... I guess that's probably fine. I just wanted him to hit twice so that he would get guard gauge faster. I think we just do this. I think we... Do we attack here? We probably attack here. Not much downside to it. I mean, we used up our guard gauge. That is a downside, but... Alternatively, we use it up here, and maybe we kill this with a crit? Or like a dragon? Nah, probably not even, but... Well, it seems more useful anyway.
I'm here to help.
He's not going to be able to do a paired attack with these two, yeah. Means we can do this, and yeah, okay. Alright, now if these guys break this wall down, this guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this way, actually. Yeah, no, I should not have done that. I was thinking he was going to be in the same row for some reason, and that these guys, like, if they break the wall down, I could screen Azura, but no, I can't. So probably Azura's going to die, but hopefully she doesn't. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. I mean, I guess I could... Transfer Shurta to her, but... I doubt that's gonna help too much. What is she getting from this pair-ups? 4 speed. Some res. Res is obviously irrelevant. The speed would increase her avoid. Yeah, maybe it would make a difference. Ow! I didn't think he was doing that much damage. Well, alright. Ah! Friggin' reinforcements, man. Well, these guys would actually be pretty difficult to deal with at this point, too. Alright. I think... Odachi's pretty useless. Let's store this. I don't think I have any decent bows. Even if she uses an arm scroll. I mean, I can take one off of Shura for sure. Just take the iron bow. That's probably the way to go. It's awkward having 10 deployment slots because it means somebody isn't paired up because of Azura. Wait, this is of the equipped weapon type. All equipable? What? Oh, but that's not what they mean, right? Do I have to have a bow equipped to use the arm scroll? I bet I might. We can test this. Yup, I do. Ah, that's so annoying. Okay, hold on. Gotta... I've gotta, like, buy an E-rank bow just so she can use the frickin' the armory. I have to go this way.
Hey!
Oh. Shut up.
Oh, hello. See you later.
Alright, I guess, honestly, I'm just gonna dump... Defense plus 3 is nice. We should ditch the iron sword for this chapter. Because we're not likely to need the hip bait difference, and it's only a difference of 1 might. And she has enough speed. She's gonna double relevant enemies regardless after promotion. Although, how often is she gonna need to be tanking a lot of damage? Yeah, maybe I'll actually dump this. This is so silly. Alright, the other thing... Well, I guess... Is there any tonic stuff that would be useful? Arthur was a little short on one-shotting, but Effie could always do it anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Warren was short on damage there, but not close enough for that to really matter. He is jumping out at me. I have to redo all my positioning. I don't know why it has to work like that. Maybe the thing to do actually is to put Azura down here. We know we've got 4 kills lined up. We just leave Azura towards the bottom to start with. And for that matter, well, I was gonna say we could consider swapping Azura to this side, but I'm not sure for who. I mean, it would be nice to dance for Selena, but it would also be nice to have Xander, as I mentioned. I guess what I could do... Jacob was pulling his weight here, but... I could swap Jacob out for Xander, like, a Corrin Xander pair up isn't bad, obviously, and then, like, he can still pair with Selena. Corrin could pair with Shura and Camilla as appropriate. I still have a healer available if I need one in Shura, not that I feel like it's too likely to come up, but... Wait, where did... Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll leave Azura on the left. It doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, having the option to shelter out of the freeze is nice, if nothing else. Alright, so we're gonna do... I guess we don't actually want to use the crow weapon here. I'm gonna distribute that XP. Alright. think I determined here that I did not want to lunge.
Okay, okay.
Totally could have just switched Selena to the steel sword instead. Not taking a slight chance of missing. Whoops. So what does this pair up do? +3 strength. It's not enough to kill. Actually, yes it is.
I'm here to help.
Okay, so now we just got Azura. Don't really think this dance does too much, but... Okay. I will actually break this. I think it's only to my benefit. Wait, why did that one not attack the statue? What? It's very confusing. The enfeeble staff is just covering frickin' everything, huh? And last time we weren't able to dodge it, so I guess this time I'll try to stay out of range. I guess we can do the same thing. Oh wait, we can do better than that. Can't we? We do... To move Azura forward. Pair up with Azura. We move... Baruka to here. No, I think I messed it up already. Ah, whatever. Should I re-separate? Yeah, I should. Okay. And then here... Bow Knighted up. Wow, they're really shifting over to the left. So a similar situation to last time. I don't think there's anything going on right now that makes the plan that we used last time worse than it was. So... You can kill with the Iron Dagger. In that case, I think I would rather that you did. Just for the slight increase in Avoid. I assume, once again, Arthur... isn't quite getting it done there. About here. Doesn't double, because he didn't level up this time. Okay. Feeble's gonna be impossible to avoid at this point, so... we could break this wall ourselves. I want Selena to... Wait, what happened to the arm scroll? Why do I have the Kodachi? God damn it. Alright, well, she'll be able to catch up, I guess. That's really annoying. She should be able to take this back, I guess, because once she uses the arm scroll, she'll have an open slot to trade for another bow. She caps at B swords? Ugh.
Wait, and why is she at B swords? Because when I was promoting her earlier, I thought it
Showed her still at C. That's odd. Well. So we can get Camilla in there. And this guy would not be able to reach her. And this guy certainly wouldn't. Repair her with Sander or with Shura, I think. Mostly it doesn't matter, but... guess I'll go with... Shura. I think I will break this wall. I don't actually know... Oh, okay. That answers that question. I was gonna say, I don't actually know which wall that is that I would be breaking, but... Poor Lilith. I wonder if Kaze could have died there. I'd kind of believe it. 45. Nope. And his strength didn't get sealed. Okay, so once again we have somebody fleeing up that way that we need to take care of. Okay, we can blast that guy with Baruka, which is good. You're not possibly killing with a bronze bow, right? 3 strength, so you get a 28 attack. 13 times 2, no way. Well, hold on. No, but this is adjacent, right? Yeah. Okay. Because I was thinking about bringing you over here, which means... I mean, Xander isn't going to double... He'd probably be fine to leave there unpaired, honestly. I would rather not do it, but... It would be good to kill this... Oh wait, we don't need to... Yeah, we can do it... I was thinking I need to put somebody in range, but we can dual strike the other way. Okay, well, I should get Selena... moving... in with Corrin. I could actually... Could grab the iron bow. Yeah. What? No kill? Alright, I guess that means that this one goes to... Well, Oh wait, you don't... This guy doesn't counterattack. So if we dance for... Baruka, then Kaze can kill her and not get counterattacked. Okay, cool. Or we send Baruch up top and we... Oh, but the whole point was that... No, surely Effie kills. Yeah. And then Camilla can kill this. I mean, yeah. Okay, that actually makes more sense, probably. Because... I guess we could do a little bit of lance training, but probably makes more sense to keep training axes anyway. But you can kill the javelin, which means you can be closer to the bottom. Alright, let's do that then. Right, but they don't move. Okay, so... This guy, Xander really is not taking much damage from, like, any of these guys. Oh, there's the hunter's knife, though. It's like, ideally... Yeah, I mean, Effie could kill one of them for sure. Know how we kill the other one. Can Arthur? Probably not. Yeah. We have a lot of guard gauges set up over here. All three of these. So, like, Effie kills one, still has guard gauge up. And then if this one attacks her, is the one that attacks her, then she blocks and counters. Problem is we can't really guarantee that. It would be nice to thin these numbers out before the other enemies come in. Oh, interesting. Selena could kill here, and then Xander could shelter her. I like that. I like that a lot. And she does not have, yeah, the thing. And this guy's not doubling. Yeah, that should be good. So we go that. We go... I think we just go ahead and do this. And then do that. And then... in the meantime, we can set up for the enemies that are coming over here. So this is where the flyers are coming in. And this is where the... Is it Dark Knights are coming in? Okay, so... You guys are going this way, and I think we'll go ahead and break this wall now. And you guys are going this way. We can probably just kill them with Camilla regardless of Shura or whatever, but... Go ahead and dance for Camilla as well. Head up here. And Corrin... Oh no, I mean ideally you would position yourself to be able to help out down here. That's going to be tough to do. We dance with Azura. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not really getting any closer. And we could make the assumption that they're not going to break these statues down, and I don't know. Maybe they would. I don't know what they'll do. I mean, they might move out and around, right? And then Corrin will be able to reach stuff, so I think I'll just not even move. Oh, Luna. Huh.
Never fear.
Oh. That did hurt a lot, I have to admit. Alright. Fimbulvetter, Fimbulvetter, Ragnarok. Ragnarok's the one that does the most damage. Huh. Well. Okay. So we should actually kill the Fimbulvetter guy because... that way... the other one might actually attack us. They'll probably go for this thing, which is pretty unfortunate. Although they don't have 35 attacks, so they'd have to both go for it. I don't know if they'll do that. They might. So Camilla definitely kills these guys and does take counterattack damage, which means they may go for her. Shura, meanwhile, what if he uses the mini bow? Takes 14 twice. There's no real reason to prefer giving the kills to Shura, though, I guess. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to use Azura here. Maybe I'm just not. So Effie does have a charge of what's it again, but I mean, I guess we can just put Arthur in the lead. Maybe we're just meant to kill these two merchants. I think that's probably accurate. Corin, I don't know what you can really do here. Probably not a whole lot. And yeah, I don't think Azura can do too much either. There's not like a spot, yeah, there's no spot you can get to where, oh, that guy has a lance too, never mind. I think Corin is meant to just run back here, and Azura... I mean, I don't want her to get rushed down by these guys. In theory, it should be okay. But I'm gonna move her up. Well, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna move her right here. Go after the crit +5 and the hit +20. Fine. And the damage. Fine. Be that way. Stop ignoring me. Alright, you don't have any HP. Alright, I mean, these guys... definitely just get rid of. No problem.
Leave it to me.
Like, maybe I meant to break this down with Camilla, dance for with Azura, and then I will be just out of range of this guy. And out of the other guy. Should make sure that's accurate. Yeah. Oh my god. Disgusting. Okay, so now... I guess we go hand axe this guy. You are probably not gonna die if you take hits from... Oh, well, especially with the axe guy. So I'm thinking... Oh, what the hell is this? I could do a Dragonstone. What I am worried about is these guys just running up here and taking the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bleh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, we can definitely prevent that then. So I guess I won't worry about it too much. Oh, I should have traded off the hand axe. What am I doing? What am I doing? I forgot he had a hand axe. So do we just book it this way, or do we hit this guy? That's the question. I think I'm actually just gonna book it. There goes my damage reduction. Ow! Okay, yeah, this works. Okay, thank God. Guess I want to lunge? Probably want to lunge. I'll come back to that. I guess it's the fastest way for Kaze to get back to things at this point. Not that it probably matters, is to go over here. We can clear off this guy's pair-up bonus with Corrin. I think that's a good idea. Or guard gauge, whatever. Would like a more accurate solution here. I mean... Oh. Well, I mean, that is actually a guaranteed kill. The question is, do I have to be worried about... I guess I can body block this guy with Arthur, so no, that should be okay. Or we can even go all the way down here. Right, like there's nobody else down here, yeah. I totally forgot that he was gonna drop that maid. I think it's fine. I mean, we've got guard gauge up. And we've got Arthur here to maybe just come kill her anyway. Maybe not quite. How much damage do you do? 35, 38... Too much. I mean, it's fine, but... Oh, Jesus! Whoa, God! Oh, I did not... No, no, why did I attack? No, no. Oh my God. Okay, he will get guard gauge. But will he die to this guy's attack? Yeah, I think he will. Oh no, no. Oh man, that sucks. Oh. Okay. Very well then. Do we want to mess with sending somebody else up here? Can we even get them there? Probably not, actually. Yeah, they have to get all the way to the wall. You guys aren't gonna be able to get there either? Okay, then whatever.
Okay, well, this is a bit of a mess.
I don't really understand the AI on this in these things, like what its priorities are. Why didn't it just go kill Arthur? I have no idea. But I mean, obviously it's nice that it didn't. Anyway, thanks for watching, and next time will probably be chapter 18. I really doubt I unlocked any paralogs from this, so until then.